Blessings family and welcome to another video. In this one I'm gonna give a few updates. I'm gonna talk about the massacre in Texas, Skeng, Shabdan, Beenie Man, as well as Lincoln3Dot. Stay tuned for this video.
Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right.
This is an update to the massacre where 19 children and 2 teachers at an elementary school in Texas lost their lives in a tragic way. Minutes before this was done, it was stated that the attacker, who is Salvador Ramos, he attacked his grandmother. And then he put it out in online messages that he was going to a school to SHOOT up the school. Salvador Ramos, 18, used an AR-15 style semi-automatic RIFLE in the scenario or in the incident at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde that ended up with police storming a classroom and killing him. He had legally bought 2 RIFLEs just days before, soon after his birthday, and that's what the authorities said. The governor, Greg Abbott, also went on to say that EVIL swept across Uvalde yesterday. Anyone who SHOOT his grandmother in the face has to have EVIL in his heart. But it's far more EVIL for someone to GUN down little kids. Investigators shed no light on the motive for the attack, which left at least 17 people wounded. Guys, just whisper a prayer for these people. Now, basically, with me listening to multiple news media, it is alleged that this young man had a mental issue. That's what they're leading. They're not talking about the accessibility of weapons. They are talking about mental health issues. Texas had some of the most GUN-friendly laws in the nation and has been the site of some of the deadliest shootings in the U.S. over the past 5 years. As details of the latest mass killing to rock the U.S. emerged, grief engulfed Uvalde, population of about 16,000 people. The dead included an outgoing 10-year-old Ileana Garcia, who loved to sing, dance, and play basketball. A fellow 4th grader, Xavier Javier Lopez, who had been eagerly awaiting a summer of swimming, and a teacher, Eva Morales, with 17 years experience, whose husband is an officer with the school's district police department. So basically what they're saying, the school district has their own police department in that area. I just don't know how people can sell that type of GUN to a kid 18 years old. Ileana's aunt, Syria Arizmendi, said angrily through tears. So everybody is really shook by this incident. I was shook as well. So guys, just go ahead and whisper a prayer for these families. Moving on to the next topic. Dancehall artist Skeng was removed from a flight at the Norman Manley International Airport at about 1:50 p.m. yesterday, May 24th. The 21-year-old artist, whose name was Kevon Douglas, was charged for disorderly behavior and resisting arrest. He was offered bail and is to appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew Court on June 21st, 2022. Our information is that this happened after he was behaving disorderly during an argument. The argument developed with the member of the port security. So the incident was actually before he boarded the flight. And that was what a representative of the Corporate Communication CCU of the JCF indicated. Skeng's lawyer was spoken to by Dancehall Mag, and this is what he had to say. It was a simple thing that got out of hand. What happened from the information that I received? The artist had checked all the way to the gate. There was an item that was not to go in his luggage on the plane, his hand luggage. He was asked to remove it in compliance with the rules and regulations that govern international flights. After that, there was a rude comment from the security officer, not the police. Skeng responded to that and say that was rude. He never needed to do that. So this is the lawyer giving the scenario of what happened. Townsend said the matter was an abuse of power in the part of the of the airport security, and that his client was who was abused and felt threatened. Clearly, there was an abuse of power. Skeng felt threatened. Here you have security officers in authority and dealing with you in a particular way, so he felt threatened. In Jamaica, we have a deficit in customer service. The security officer, in an attempt to subdue him, sprayed him with a PEPPER spray. He admitted that his client may have been in an elevated state, but it was because of the PEPPER spray which caused him to panic. It escalated when the police came and saw it appears to be an unruly passenger. When you are PEPPER sprayed, you are gonna panic. He started to panic and lash out a little bit. The police took him to a safe area at the police station and the flight left him. So, Skeng is scheduled to headline the revival return of dancehall event in Trinidad on May 28th. Townsend said he's doing everything in his power to ensure his client is on the next flight for the event. We are hoping for him to be on the next flight for the event. We are putting everything in place to make that happen. I do not anticipate this will affect him traveling. The offenses charged with are not fingerprintable and are petty sessions from the conversations with the police. They are petty sessions offenses and don't carry a jail time. So that's basically what Townsend said, and Townsend is Skeng's lawyer. He further went on to say Skeng is an excellent artist, extremely talented. From what I know, that is in the pipeline. He's going to go very far. So guys, once again, just go ahead and drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this scenario. If you're new to the channel, remember to hit the subscribe button. Let's continue on to the next topic. Linval Shabba Thompson, who is popularly known as Shabdan, I carried that story earlier this year, was freed of GUN charges on April 7. But once again, he's to face the law in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Criminal Court for a separate case of bribery. He went on to say to Dancehall Mag, yes, I went to court today, but the case was put off until the 9th of June as the judge stated that additional information was needed from Indicom over the processing of my car, as the police fired a SHOT over my head and it damaged my vehicle. The popular dancehall producer is accused of offering a police officer $2 million to get rid of an illegal GUN in a case he had been previously charged with. He was charged with the breach of the Corruption Prevention Act, Section 14, Subsection 2, which is considered a greater offense than attempted bribery. Though the producer is in good spirits, he fears for his life and contends his innocence in all cases. When police stopped me, they told me to turn on the roof light, and I did. They said to hold up my hands, and I did it. That was when I heard a SHOT. So I went down on the ground and told them, don't SHOOT. So that was what my attorney, Donald Hugh Martin, is asking about in regards for a report being made. Shabdan is the son of veteran dub DJ and producer Linval Thompson. Some of his production includes Vibes Cartel with Any Weather, Squash Money Fever, and you can check out the rest of them on his Vivo as well as other places where you can buy music. All right, let's go on to the next topic. In this one, we are going to talk about the doctor, Beenie Man. Not a real medical doctor, you know, but the doctor Beenie Man. During a live performance at a Pepper Seed in Kingston on Saturday, May 21st, Beenie Man had to be taken off stage or had to be escorted off the stage by the police. Basically, them said Beenie Man go over him time. Beenie Man squarely placed the blame on the show promoters because the event started late and then they kept his time, so he couldn't get to do the performance that he had planned out for his fans. Beenie Man went on to say this, and I quote, "If a man want cut me off tonight, them cut me off, but me come tonight for work. Hush, I know me make una start the show late. Me come here for work and me a work me time and when me get." Beenie Man said. He even added that no boy can't give me 20 minutes. Me a bad man. I want him to you. Beenie Man also posted this, which said professionalism should be the pinnacle of all business transaction. On Saturday, May 21st, I was booked to perform at the Pepper Seed live event. I had a contract with the promoter for a band performance for 30 minutes, and I was the only artist booked at that time to perform on bands. I had a contract with the band and I paid the band for my set, Beenie Man explained in his statement. He went on to reveal that he was set to perform at 45 minutes, a few hours before his performance. He also revealed that the promoter has also requested that Sizzla be allowed to perform with Beenie's band. Once I started performing 15-20 minutes in my set, I was told the promoter said 5 minutes with no explanation. No disclosure of time constraints, no explanation of permit problems, or prior request to cut the set short. The promoter had ample time to discuss this with my management and the band members, but he waited until we were in the middle of the set to send the police on stage to cut the show short, indicating that he is one of the easiest artists to do business with. That's what Beenie Man said. Big up Sizzla. Me and Sizzla can't have no problem. And we both made that clear so the media stop spread lies. I hope the narrative being circulated now is clear because Sizzla and I have no dispute. Now this one is a brief one regarding Lincoln3Dot, and for those who follow Lava Chat and Laugh, Lincoln3Dot is always over there. That's where I knew about him, right? So he was dating CEO of Cookie Wash, Star Dawkins, and they found out that they were cousins, and because of that, he ended the relationship. So Star Dawkins was on The Fix, where she stated that Lincoln is her cousin, and because of that, he broke up with her. Lincoln is my cousin. He's not my ex. He's my cousin. She declared, "This is my cousin and he didn't want nobody to know. I was ashamed, but here we go. That is my cousin and that's why we broke up. And like a cousin, we came up together. Cousins, we argue, we fight, we do bad stuff, but you came up together. We didn't grow up together, but we came up financially together. We elevated mentally together. So it's always there and he's always my cousin." Lincoln3Dot went on his Instagram page and he had this to say.
Ask me about this cousin shit. You and Star a cousin for true? Well, let's just say it's a family affair.
There you have it, guys. This is the end of another video. Let me know what you guys think about the massacre. Also, the Skeng, Shabdan, Beenie Man, and the Lincoln3Dot scenario. Just remember, drop a prayer for the families of the Texas Massacre. And also, drop RIP in the chat for the ones who are passed, and condolences to the family. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you're new to this channel and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, do so now. Also hit the post notification so you know when I go live or whenever I put up another video. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.